and this is another episode of Clownski Does Stuff, Second Life Edition. And before we did a spontaneous walkthrough of a mall and offline, so it's only fair I find a cool mall online and do the same thing, but that's my real self.
As your real self.
So retro mall. I wonder if it's like English, considering we have to go up the stairs on the left. Look at the cool neon lights. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I kind of set escalators recently that actually work. And these sort of do too, which is really cool.
Yeah, I like this. I remember when...
Yeah, you had to
just
click.
Decoration, yeah.
And there we go. Oh, this is awesome. Look, they even have trees.
Okay, so you have to tell me, what did people do at malls in the 80s?
You're looking
What
at...
was the... What was the big draw?
We sat here and we had trees.
That's it?
You notice, like, malls nowadays, they don't have trees anymore, but I remember malls always had these trees in the middle, and they were live and over, and it gave, like, a green space because it was the new outdoors were indoors.
I vaguely remember that from when I was little, because I remember sometimes we'd go to the mall because my sister either worked there or she was meeting friends there, and I remember that they were always trees.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Ponds.
That's the one thing I don't like that modern, even for malls that still exist that they don't have anymore, is the there's no like trees anymore. I don't get that. Oh wow, Crystal Pepsi.
Ew.
Now I actually liked Crystal Pepsi.
Ugh.
Let's go see. Oh, this is so cool, the neon lights. Let's see. Urinals check. Sink is check.
Now here's the ultimate check. Do they flush?
I should get Crystal Pepsi. I like it even has the old potato chips too.
Oh, yeah.
Doritos with a cool logo. M&M's never changes always, so you have to give them credit. Okay. Oh, here's something we used to do. And used to have a portrait studio.
Gosh, I can't remember the last time I saw a portrait studio.
It's like Sears and Penny's don't even exist anymore. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Okay. There we go. Take a drink. Taste of a generation. Close up studio. Oh, I like this thing. Here you go. Backdrop.
Oh, Jane just cut hers.
That's cool.
Nice.
Okay. So let's see. I'm not exactly sure how big this mall is.
So, like, what else would they do when people came to the malls in the 80s
Let's go
and
see what.
early 90s?
Let's see. Well, here's a plaza, obviously. I don't know if that's. I don't know what that is exactly. Oh yeah, and you always have like your regular stairs besides the escalators. I like a Max Headroom ad.
What? Where?
Over there, Max Appeal.
Oh, no.
You used to advertise Coke.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's changing.
Hypnospace Outlaw.
Must be for Nora like we were promised 20 years ago. Or is this
Wow.
40? Who knows?
Huh.
Payphones. Well, another tree of them all was KB Toys.
They actually had toys.
KB Toys is cool because they always had these annoying, like, barking dog battery things and all this stuff right up front.
They actually had toy stores and malls other
Yeah.
than Build-A-Bear.
No, there's always
Lego.
KB Toys. I don't know how you cannot know KB Toys.
I never knew KB Toys. All I ever heard about was Build-A-Bear and Lego.
Well, fine, you don't like that, you got Spencer's Gifts across the way.
Well, I've been to a Spencer's.
Yeah, thanks to you-know-who.
Yeah. But you know who shattered my innocence and dragged me into one of those stores?
There's a movie theater, but I'll go there last. I never really did it. Let's see, where's the up? Okay, here's
There's
the
some
up.
things that should not be seen in public, especially a Spencer's gift store.
Spencer's is cool because they always had, like, I wonder if that one has it, plasma lights.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Space Mutiny and,
God.
and the other stuff and the stupid cards. They also had Radio Shack where you can actually get stuff.
They have a Radio Shack here?
Of course.
Oh my god, they
every,
actually have a Radio Shack.
every mall's a Radio Shack.
Not every mall. No.
I think didn't everyone have a Radio Shack? I couldn't find a shopping center without a Radio Shack.
Yeah, they were always in shopping centers, but I never saw one in a mall.
You would save $800. Yeah, I should get one.
Look at the TVs.
Yeah, this is so cool. Back when TVs were televisions, and you had to be a manly man to lift one of these suckers. Coming to Super Cable. Oh, cool, the old TV thing.
That's neat.
No, I know. Like I said before, there's something about actually picking something up and buying it versus having some algorithm tell me what I should look at.
Yeah.
I mean, you still get for buyers, but it's still different.
Yeah. Look, they got these old Polaroid cameras.
What do you mean I'm holding one in my left hand?
Okay, you have a point. But still.
I came here to take pictures.
Let's see what's over here.
Oh, the other cool thing about the mall is if you're like on the upper level or whatever, you get to like look out. In case you get the atrium. And you see the people above and below. I always find that funny. Of course you have like a sort of like fear of heights thing. And you know, this is funny. Besides the tile, I think this is the actual banister we had at Oxford Valley.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of remember being like a kid and being like banister height.
Duh.
I mean, but it wasn't as mod and neon as this place, I mean.
Wow.
Oh, food court. This place is like too mod.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever been to a mall that was this thematic. Oh man, I could go for a taco.
Ouch.
Let's not look at the Taco Bell. I like the sign though. Oh, and here's the best part of them all. Oh, jazzercise.
Arcade.
Zoltar.
Of course. Obligatory Zoltar.
This place is actually 2 stories. Wow, back when an arcade was an arcade, I guess.
2 stories?
Yeah, there's a little stairwell right here, but I never go out and go up the stairs. Because you want to exercise instead of taking an escalator, you go up the stairs.
Wow.
I didn't even have trash cans. These people actually put good detail into this, I have to say. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, here you go. How close are you? Oh, there you are. Another place was the Sam Goodies.
What's that?
A cassette tape store.
Sam Goodies?
Yeah, it's like a, I think it turned into FYE or whatever at some point. I can't remember what Time Out is. I've seen that somewhere, like strip malls, but I've never been in them.
Oh gosh, Blockbuster.
That's even how it was set up too, wasn't it? With the TVs right there in the middle. Oh yeah, they got one in the corner too.
Yeah, I remember this.
So you had to go. We never did Blockbuster. We did our video stores, but all the same.
Yeah, well, we always did all the other video stores too. Like my parents always said that Blockbuster's too expensive.
Exactly.
But it seemed like they all went for the same price to me.
I wasn't sure, but the thing is that you always have a movie of whatever someone liked that was working there.
Yeah.
But no, I think probably for the last place my parents ever used is probably Albertsons.
Yep, my parents used Albertsons.
Which was like, I don't understand it. It was like, what was that, a closet?
Yep, it was a dirty, smelly little section that only had a few of the
Yeah,
titles.
it must be like
They never,
one little rack. I don't
they never
understand
had,
it.
they never had all the movies that would come out, so it'd be like, you were kind of like,
Oh,
if
I
it
don't
wasn't
even-
there,
I don't even know what they picked up. It's like they picked stuff up just to be obligated to pick something up. I don't know.
exactly, that's how my parents were. That's how my parents were. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, this place has a cool little ceiling. No, you get for trees. I don't know. This is like a cool atmosphere. I already feel the air conditioning. Yeah, they got trash cans. These people put like good detail into this. Like you look down at the food court. This is a cool mall.
It is pretty cool.
Took me a while to find this place.
How
Yeah,
did you
well,
How did you find it?
I type in mall and I go through 300 locations because everyone likes to call their thing a mall when it's not a mall.
Right. Oh, neat.
Or maybe it's just my American viewpoint of mall. I don't know, but 3/4 of things I find aren't malls. A store isn't a mall, or a Walmart would be a mall.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it doesn't work.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I was just gonna click that one, but it doesn't seem to. Unless it's just me. Level up. This is also why I always did have a mall.
You go get your
Haircut.
haircut.
Yeah. But
No, whenever we would go to the mall, it'd just be to walk around, basically. We would walk around, and it was like, I don't know, some sick family tradition where we would all just stare into the windows, looking at things.
window shopping.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know why they would bring us to the mall. And we never went to the mall that often. But when we did, it was usually because of my sister.
Well, it was supposed to be a nice, safe, atmosphere controlled environment. You had your bathrooms, you had your Taco Bell. I could go for number 9 right now, minus cheese. And,
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, but clearly, I don't know. I don't know what the malls were like in the 90s in San Antonio. I just remember we'd go to them sometimes. It had the one that we would go to, I think it was called North Cross Mall, and it had a giant boot outside. And that's how we knew that we were going somewhere interesting, was because of the giant boot.
oh, there's the Max Headroom ad just popped back up.
Wish it would clear up. It's all pixelated. Oh, there it is.
I think this place has essentially, I mean, you get 100 stores by, or 70 or 60 or even 50, but I think this has what you would see in every single one. Besides, there's no department store, I guess they put a club instead, but you get your toy store, you get your Radio Shack, and you get your Spencer's. And I think they were like mandatory.
It's awesome.
Back to the future.
Oh, and a theater. See? I remember malls had theaters. Well, I guess they still do. But I think this is a teleporter.
Well, I guess for this mall that was Oh, it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was people in there.
Cool.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna get myself a drink.